do it? How do you get up every single day being a single parent and doing all that you do? So I said maybe what we can do is to be able to give you some tools and some help, to be able to give you the opportunity to really become and have some time to think a little bit more than just your everyday life. Just thinking about, gotta get up in the morning, what I'm gonna do with the kids tonight, who's gonna come and who's gonna help me. And we wanna provide that childcare for you too as well, so that you can come and you can have the opportunity to just glean from one another. Then we want to provide mentors to you, so that what you want to be and where you are now, we want to make sure that you can see yourself there even though you're not in that position right now, okay? That's an idea of like faith in a sense. That having a child and being a single parent is not a negative, or it should not hold you back from being what you want to aspire to be. We want to help you. And that's the beauty of this Single Parents University, is that we want to walk with you, we want to be there for you, and we want to give you the tools and the resources necessary. For the men, listen, we want to provide you with good lawyers too. Some brothers, we want our children, and we don't want the system because you're so busy going back and forth that we want to give you, if you prove yourself and you want to be the dad and you want to be in your child's life, we want to give you an attorney to be able to help you to fight that case too as well, so that you can have your child. I want to inspire you so that you can be the next you that you want to be. That you want to get to the level where you are going to say, I am so satisfied with who I am, and I'm leaving behind for my children something that I know that they're going to be so proud of.
You are chosen to be the first in our cohort for our Single Parents University. As you become a part of the program, encourage them to join. It will only be for their better, I promise you. It will only be for them. We want to reimagine the village concept again. It takes a village to raise a child.
We're not here to preach about that. That's not our role. Our role is how do we help to make our communities better.
Absolutely.
So whether they have all faith or no faith, that is secondary. That's not on our agenda. Our agenda in this context is creating healthy and safer neighborhoods for us, for our children, and for those who are to come.
But parents, remember we are a village, so this is not the first time, this is the first time, but not my last time. I'll be joining meetings as much as I can. Story time, I love to read. He tells me I'm a forever educator. So I'll be reading, helping out with the homework, and anything you need, support in education, navigating the system is complicated. DOE is a big bureaucratic office, and it's very intimidating. My office will be here to support you. Whether you live in my district or not, does not matter.
My name is Jazan Danoon, and I'm the program director for the Single Parents University, which is a partnership between the 67 Precinct Clergy, the God Squad, and Brooklyn Center for Quality Life. Today we're here to launch the program. The Single Parents University is a self-paced support group that allows single parents the support that they need to carry out everyday tasks. Some of the things that we offer are stress management, financial management. Our first session upcoming in November is personal branding. That's allowing parents, single parents, to find out who you are outside of being a parent. You know, who you are and what do you want to accomplish, what do you want to instill and, teach your children. That's just helping you to develop yourself some more. So at the end of this 4-month program, we are hoping that the single parents of this cohort are able to navigate single parenthood a little easier. So today we had the visionary for this program, Pastor Guilford Monrose. He was the one that saw there was a need for this group in the community. We also had the president of the God Squad, Pastor Hines here as also. We had Councilwoman Rita Joseph, who is an educator and who pledged her support to help us on the education side, where we'll be able to provide resources for parents. For example, giving parents like me assistance when it comes to state testing. How do we better equip our children. Essentially, today was a brunch and chat. So it was us inviting them. So we had a brunch menu, and where parents were able to sit down and hear what the program has to offer and ask their questions about, why they should be a part of it and what they will gain. And it was a very successful event. We had several parents come out. Some of them even brought their children. This program is also for single fathers. This is not a single mom support group. We have fathers out there who need these tools as well. Yes, it's generally women are the first to sign up, but we encourage all the male out there to come out. We are here to support you in your parenting journey as well. Yours might be a little different from mom, so we have tools for that also. It is not too late to sign up. Today was the launch, but in November, on November 15th, we have our first session, and that is personal development. It is not too late to sign up. You can send the email at spu@bcql.org. Again, spu@bcql.org. You can send your inquiry. I will reach out to you personally and give you all the information that you need. Being a part of this, there is also an opportunity to receive a scholarship for parents who are continuing education or you are still in school. There's opportunity for that. Also, there will be extracurricular activities, whereas we'll have a spa day, self-care day, paint night, a little relaxation for parents, come and unwind, enjoy yourself, be amongst other parents like yourself, build your network. So that's some things to look forward to as well.
My name is Councilmember Rita Joseph, representing the 40th Council District. I'm here to support moms, Single Parent University. It's important that we, the village, come out and support moms and provide them with the right tools so they can navigate, whether it's education, mental health, health insurance, all of the different areas that they could navigate. So that's why we're here. This is our first cohort. I'm excited. So the next cohort will be doing book clubs. I'll be doing reading sessions with the kids. I know they had asked me to help them with the states. When the state exams come around, I could teach them tricks on how to do, what to read, what to avoid, and all of that stuff. As you may know, I was an educator for 22 years before I went into the council. So I am forever educator with my hat on, always ready to help the community. Mothers and fathers, exactly. Primarily support. Find out what the support they need first, and then come in and provide the tools for them to get the necessary support. Sometimes it's underemployment. Maybe they need a new skill. Maybe we know an education program they can go to. Maybe they need resume tips. Maybe they need job interview tips, or maybe they just need help in supporting their child in school, helping with the homeworks. A lot of parents always say the homeworks are not the same anymore, Ms. Joseph, versus when we went to school. So we want to be able to provide those type of supports for them as well.
My name is Michelle Davis, and I brought my son with me to this fabulous initiative because I wanted him to see what it is like to be part of a community that cares for young people, that makes young people the priority, as well as offering support to the parents that have to raise them. Being a single mom, there's a lot of work involved, and it's wonderful to know that we have a community like the God Squad that is there to support us. Some of my challenges as a single mom: childcare, transportation, pick up and drop off in alignment with the school hours, making sure that he has a great education, having him in the best schools that are going to offer people and supports that are really there to support not just his educational growth and his academic growth, but his social emotional growth, So almost taller than I am. And there are a lot of things that for young men, being raised by a single mom, they have questions that I can't always answer as a woman. And it's nice to know that he has a community of real leaders that he can talk to.
Pastor Edward Hines, President for the 6th Precinct Clergy Council, the God Squad. Over the years, we have realized as a part of the challenges in our society is that of the role of parenting. The village concept has become a thing of the past. And due to certain circumstances in life, of course, we have unfortunately single parents who are raising children, working 2 or 3 jobs, and so that comes with a measure of difficulty. And for us, we feel it's important to bring the single parents into a context, one, to let them know they are not alone in the struggle, that there are organizations, there are a group of faith leaders who are very much interested in their development as parents, as they make their endeavor best to raise children. I believe that single parents, the job of single parents, I call them miracle workers, because it's only a miracle that gives these parents the grace and the strength and energy that they need and that they can conjure up to raise children, especially in these times. There is a concept that single parents is equivalent to mothers, but we do have men who are very much interested, men who very much love their children, men who are very much integrally involved in the lives of their children, and men who want to input a lot of them, or to deposit themselves in their children. And those single fathers we really want to give a shout out to, and to say, keep on doing the work you're doing, and however we can support you to do that, we will do that.
We're just hoping to encourage and inspire single parents to achieve whatever they're willing to achieve, that they can do it. And sometimes they need a little help, a little mentorship, support around meals preparation. Some of the young single parent fathers need good attorneys to help them have visitation rights for the children. A lot of positive and fathers who are working very, very hard, who love the children, and who wants to support them in a meaningful way. So we are hoping that we can get to that place where we can help them walk, and to be able to get them to be able to realize the dreams, not only for themselves, but also for the children. That we need to be able to be supportive of men who want to be in the life of the children. And I think as you look at society, you can see that, the absence of the father, we keep on saying that they're absent. But what about the fathers who want to be present, but because of circumstances, they're being pushed aside? And so one of the things that we're going to do is to provide support for them.
Hi, my name is Chaplain Keisha McAllen, and I'm here with my daughter, LaShanae. And it's beautiful to be able to have a single parent support group with several different organizations that support in it, because you have a lot of single parents who are trying to take care of their families, provide for them, get their children in and out for school, and possibly they are working. You may have some that aren't, but they're parents who are fully supported, with themselves sometimes. And you also have parents who don't have any support, no grandparents, or no other extended family. So I think it's a great support. It's faith-based, and I think from my standpoint, for what I see, that's very important. And you have somebody who's praying for you and looking out for your best interests, and wanting to see, a mother get all the supports that they need, or a father get all of the supports and different things that's available. So I think it's a great idea. It is overdue, because we know that there's a lot of families who do have two-parent homes, but there are a lot who end up with single-parent homes. So the best thing to do is to be able to have the support. It's very needed.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Laroya Hamilton. I'm a mother of two, and this is my son, Latrell. And we here at Single Parent University, organization and for the community, to get resources. And this is just the first event of many. And so far, I'm liking it. I'm liking the vibe, and hope to timings, scheduling, daycare. I have two children. I have one that's under, he's 2, and I have a teenager. So it's the gap of when to go back to school, timing, scheduling, basically budgeting everything. So it's just the support and finding resources in the neighborhood. So those are basically just my challenges, and trying to do it all on my own. My son wasn't planned. He's a pandemic baby, I say. So it basically, when my daughter was going back to school, going to start in high school, I was planning to go to school. So this kind of put me a step back, and trying to find resources, daycare, educational stuff to keep him active. So it's just like me starting all over again. And now I have a son. So just trying to keep him safe and being aware of things in the community, that resources that can impact him and basically educate him and make him be a better person. I plan to go back to school in regards to social work, stuff for the community, stuff like this type of organizations, giving resources to people in need and networking, stuff of that nature, just letting people be aware of the resources in the neighborhood because a lot of stuff is not advertised. You don't know about it.
My name is Shanika Smith. I think single parents should have like free education to go back to school to improve their situation, and housing where you don't have to go into a shelter. You should be able to just apply and move in.
I think this program is excellent. For the community to come out, we need more programs like that in the community. But this is what God Squad is doing. I think is going to be impacting the community. I think these younger brothers and sisters should become a part of this because there's help. There's help. Because we can see this on a continuous basis. Brothers and sisters out there not knowing where to go, just don't have no idea of how it is to be parents. So I think this is real solid. This is a beginning for them to understand that there is help. There's people that been there where they've been, and so there's some direction, giving the people some direction and hope. And furthermore, I think also housing, affordable homes are needed, as well as jobs, healthcare, education. These are vital things that also keep our community and people vital.
Good afternoon, my name is Sharon Jones, and I am very delighted to be here. First and foremost, because community organizations are key and foremost in the development of our communities and people. Without the community, like they say, it takes a village to raise a child. I'm here because I'm a parent of two, and my son is 20 years old, and I have a daughter that's in her 30s. And I just feel that anything that I could do to give back to students, to families, I'm here to give back. And I appreciate the time that Pastor Gil Rose has developed and put this organization together. And I think it will be great for more people to support, especially those of us who have children that are now in their 20s or 30s. And I really appreciate you guys.
I think that it's a good program and that there should be more things like this for more parents who are on their own and struggling, especially like teenage parents and things like that. I think it's good to help provide them with some like stability or help because it's new to them and they don't exactly know what they're doing. So it's nice to help them get back on their feet.
My name is Donette, and I came today to gather some information about what this program is exactly about. And I was supposed to bring both my daughters, but one is not feeling well. But I'm very glad that one came with me because it was very informative. I love all the things that they discuss that would be happening as the program progresses. And she also learned a lot, gathered a lot of information, which felt great to for her being able to gain some insight. I think a program like this can be very beneficial to, say, a young single parent who's just starting out and don't really have, especially if they don't have any resources, any support, like family support, the support of friends. They can learn a lot. They can be open to finding out things that they didn't know. Being able to lean on other single parents and have a better understanding and realizing that they're not alone. They don't have to go through what they're going through alone. That there are people out there who want and are willing to help them.